The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120%, but don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF, man. We're back at it. We're back up. We're back at it. Had a couple streams off, guys. It was New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all that good stuff that went with it, man. So took a little break for a couple streams, but yo, it is Friday and we are back at it. And I'll tell you what, man, feels good to be back. Feels good to be back, back streaming again. Feels good to be back live again. The markets are doing great. The markets are turning around. The markets look like, we are on the move as well. So definitely feel like it is a great Friday. Ken, good morning to you. How are you? But I feel like it's a great Friday, guys. I've been off for, like I said, a couple streams. Obviously, it was New Year's Day on Wednesday, so I didn't stream. Had to recoup a little bit. And then Monday I had a doctor's appointment, so didn't stream then either. But yo, we are back, baby. We're back. It's a new year. It's 2025, baby. This is going to be the year that sets everybody financially free, I think. If you were here all bull market, if you were here throughout the whole bear market going into the bull market, I think 2025 is going to be a great year for everybody. I think that it's going to be a great year, man. So happy Friday, happy New Year's to you, my man. Selmo's in the building. Happy New Year. Like I was just telling everybody, Selmo, man, I take a couple of days off, man. It was New Year's Day on Wednesday, so recoup time, right? And then Monday I had doctor's appointment. But yo, everything is good, man. Friday, baby. Friday, man. Friday. It's a good day. It's a good day, man. And the markets are looking good, man. But 2025 is that year, man. It's that year where I think we're gonna take off, and I think we're kind of setting up for that right now. And we got the inauguration coming up on the 20th. We got XRP hooking up possibly with the Bank of Japan, getting ready to move some money through there, which people are predicting, $13 XRP. I'm not ready to go there yet. We got to see how that deal works out. I think January, the whole month of January, we're gonna hear about the XRP Japan deal and how that thing's gonna unfold, and then you'll be able to make some price predictions from there once you see how everything rolls out. But man, that's really bullish for XRP. The ISO tokens are really making a move, man. Really making a move right now. Whole market's really making a move. It's a good time to be in the market, man. It's a good time to be in the market. Okay, Silva. Yeah, I love them shorts, man. And I'll tell you, man, YouTube's moving more towards that short algorithm. That's why I've been putting them out. They're trying to compete with Instagram Reels, and they're trying to compete with Snapchat and TikTok. So you look at the algorithm and how they're pushing videos out. They're really shorts. The long form videos, I mean, they're pushing them, but they're not pushing them as hard as they're pushing shorts. So that's why you guys see me do a ton of shorts. And plus, can break them up and stuff like that. So it's a good thing. I like them. I like them better actually than long form videos, anyways. But yeah, they're definitely pushing them a lot harder. So since they're pushing them, I'll be pushing them too. I got notification a little while ago that's what they were doing. So content creators got notification. Yeah, yeah, definitely a lot more views with the shorts. Tons of views. A lot of TikTok views too, actually. When you post the same shorts over there on TikTok, you get a ton of views over there as well. So yeah, I'll definitely be pushing out more and more shorts as we go. So, and I cut up a lot of these live streams in shorts too. So, you know, it's actually a good thing, man. But yo, 2025 is gonna be a monster year, y'all, man. This is that year, babe. This is that year, Selmo. This is that year, Ken. This is that year, baby. Yo, got a lot of stuff, man. We're getting off to a good start too. Getting off to a good start. The Asian markets didn't close that well yesterday. Ken's over here dumping the European markets right now. Um, putting all his money in crypto and taking it out of these European markets and dumping it. But the United States markets look absolutely phenomenal. This morning they closed yesterday good too, man. And they did have a little bit of rough start in the morning, but man, as they picked up yesterday, they started to move. It's all good signs. Uh, it's the baby 25. Yeah, 2025 is going to be crazy, man. We're already seeing it. We're already starting to see it a little bit. We'll get into it. We're already starting to see kind of how this year is starting to unfold a little bit. Then we got the IBIT Trust over here doing its thing, man. At $55.37 over here. Like this trust, man. These these Bitcoin ETFs, man, are really keeping Bitcoin kind of leveled and on that that slow, steady upward trajectory. It's down a little bit today, 5507, as it would open 5507, but it had a nice gain yesterday, up 2.3%, 5537. It closed at yesterday, which was a huge move to the upside. So you start to see a little bit of profit taken here at 5507, but expect it to the inflows to kind of come in as the morning goes along. But look at that run that these IBIT, that these ETFs have been on and really pushing, really pushing the market to the upside. I mean, it's just crazy, right? The amount of money that's flowing into these ETFs. Uh, No, they don't know. A lot of people don't know what's about to come, man, especially in these ISO tokens, man. A lot of people sleeping on these ISO tokens uh like Quant and XRP and XDC and XLM, and they just don't realize what's about to come their way and what's coming in this whole altcoin market, right? um, the amount of institutional money that's about to flow into cryptocurrency is about to be crazy, and especially now that you have a pro cryptocurrency administration. And if you have a pro cryptocurrency administration in the United States, usually the European nations start to roll out, and the UN start to roll out their their cryptocurrency policy based on a lot of times based on what the United States is doing. And if you can get pro crypto going through there, man, it's gonna be something special. And with the new SEC chair coming in being pro crypto, and then you have a possibly a cryptocurrency advisory committee coming in um, to help push this thing forward. Man, the sky is the limit here in 2025. You know, Trump and Musk. Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to see Trump. You're going to see Elon Musk. You're going to see the cryptocurrency advisory board. Don't be surprised if you see like Brad Garlinghouse on that committee. Don't be surprised if you see you know Brad from Coinbase on that committee. Brian Armstrong. Don't be surprised if you see him on that committee. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of people on these on this cryptocurrency committee with the United States, because you know, it's going to be a big deal, and this thing's going to be rolling, man. And people don't even understand the amount of money that's about to flow into cryptocurrency. And I keep going back to the ISO tokens, especially the ISO tokens, because people forget during Trump's first run at the presidency, he's the one who created this whole ISO movement, right? He signed that bill, he created it, and now you start to see that things start to really come to life, and banks really starting to have to get on board. And this is one of the reasons why you see like JP Morgan and them guys right now have created their own private blockchains and things like that, because they're getting ready for these ISO movements, right? So Scottish, what's up, brother? Happy Friday to you. Timsky, happy Friday, brother. Happy Friday. What is up, my brother? What is going on? Yeah, they don't know. People underestimate, the amount of money that's about to flow into crypto, and especially these altcoins. We're just here. We're just at the baby steps, right? And so, 2025 though, you're gonna see this market explode. Let me see here. My chatty catties up in here. See what we got. I kind of looked into Terrazzo at one point, and I kind of then backed off. I really didn't do any more research on it, but I'm starting to hear it more and more again. Yeah, Amazon is making moves with crypto, actually. Amazon is starting to dabble themselves into cryptocurrency a little bit, and there was actually some talk about Amazon actually being able to buy and sell cryptocurrency on Amazon at one point. I don't know where that went, or what's going on with that, but definitely Amazon is dabbling into cryptocurrency. And actually, the Amazon board is debating back and forth on whether or not they want to put a certain amount of their reserves in Bitcoin. And if they do that, then that's gonna be crazy. What's up? The juniors in the building. The junior. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. But if Amazon does put a little bit of their reserves into Bitcoin, then you're talking millions and millions right there. So that's going to be a big move. But yeah, Amazon's starting really to move along with cryptocurrency. So, but yeah, you see Bitcoin, the inflows are starting to come up this morning. When I first brought this up, it was 5507. Looks like we're up 5511. They're starting to come in. They're starting to come in this morning. So I think we're gonna be good. Yo, it's been a couple of days since I streamed, so really loving what's going on right now in this market, man. Let's go ahead. Let's have a look and see what is up. What is up in this market. Look at NVIDIA, Selma. Where are we? Look at NVIDIA this morning. 135.97, 135.97. Looking good. Looking like it. It looks like it wants to open a little bit in the after hours market trading here on a red candle. But man, what a strong showing from NVIDIA right now. Sitting at this 135 mark. I know everybody was looking at it was 140 just at the end of 2024, but these guys are making the chips for all of AI. So nothing runs without NVIDIA. Nothing runs without NVIDIA chips, guys. It's just that simple. So definitely, they look like they're making some moves. They look like they're really uh, doing well. Nvidia is going to make up a lot of people a lot of money. 2020, 25, I believe. So definitely high on Nvidia, right? I said hello, Junior. I said, yo, the Junior's in the building. I said hi to you, Junior. I said the Junior's in the building. See, you missed me, man. You missed it. You missed it, dog. I said hi. As soon as you stepped in, I said hi. So Bitcoin sitting at 96.7 right now, man. Looks like it's wild. It looks like it wants to play around this $97,000 mark right now. And as you see these inflows, I mean, we'll see how they come in this morning. We'll see if these inflows can push Bitcoin right around 97,000. Uh, Probably, I think that's kind of where we're gonna go today. Uh, you did miss me. I miss streaming. I miss streaming, man. Uh, yeah. See, thanks, Ken. Thanks for having my back, dog. Thanks for having my back. Uh, so, but I think that XRP Japan. I think what if Japan, as we start to figure out more and more, kind of how they're going to roll XRP and the ledger into their banking system. I think the more and more that the news comes out about that, and the more and more we find out how that's going to all happen, uh, we're going to see we're going to see that XRP price kind of react to that situation right there. But yeah, if the Bank of Japan starts using the XRP ledger, that's gonna really move that price. But Bitcoin's definitely moving this morning. It definitely moving to the upside this morning, which is good, which is good. But Ethereum, when we look at Ethereum, Ethereum's been struggling a little bit. We talked about this for a while. Sitting at $3,468 right now. Ethereum's really been struggling to keep up with the market. Um, and it's one of these projects, right, where everybody has high hopes. You hear of $8,000-9,000 Ethereum. Well, we'll probably get there, but it's going to be a struggle. And one of the reasons that we're going to get there, I do believe, right here, you start to see it, the Ethereum's record leverage ratio of 5.7 is over double that of Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin's price, uh, you got no, I don't have that. I don't have that somewhere. But as you start to see Bitcoin's price in their ETFs start to get a little bit more expensive, and Bitcoin's price start to move up a little bit, a lot of these bigger companies and leverage traders and everybody's kind of starting to move towards the Ethereum, starting to put dump money into Ethereum. So you see these new leverage ratios at 0.57, is over double that of Bitcoin, right? So people are starting to really, take their longs on Ethereum right now, which is going to help pump that price. Start to see the Ethereum ETF start to pump up a little bit. So you're going to probably start to see the Ethereum price really move here within the next couple weeks as more and more people start to funnel into Ethereum, based off of the price of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin continues to go up, Ethereum obviously will, people will start to move their money there. But the Ethereum price is really going to move based on the ETFs and based on these leverage traders. It's really not going to move based off of the amount of activity that's on the Ethereum mainnet blockchain, because people are moving away from that, right? People are moving away from the Ethereum mainnet. It's too expensive, it's too slow, and it's too clunky. So people are really starting to move to the layer twos, and they're starting to move to some other layer ones to do their trading, just because of them factors. And Ethereum's price really is taking a hit because of that. You're looking at this thing should be, this Ethereum, let's be honest, like Ethereum should be at $4,000 right now. It's just not. It just can't get there. It just cannot get there and stay there. Right. We got it up here. We're playing around at 4,000 up in here, but it couldn't stay. Um, and a lot of it just has to do with the transaction volume decreasing on the Ethereum mainnet, just because people have become wise to what's going on, and gas fees, speed, things like that. So people have become wise to that. So, but the don't make no doubt, Ethereum will move. It'll move because of the ETFs. It'll move because of people taking leverage on it. But it's not gonna. You're not gonna see a huge transactional volume this bull run on the Ethereum mainnet. It's just not gonna happen. You might see it on Polygon, Base, Avalanche, Solana, things like that. But you know, is that Selmo? Is that the meme coin that's on XRP? Is that one of the projects that launched on the Ledger? I've heard that the Ledger's launching some great projects over there that are moving. Um, so we got market caps in at 3.42 trillion. You see this money. Uh, yeah, I heard I was reading a little bit about the Ledger and some of them projects moving. Yeah, I seen that too. I was gonna bring that article up again, but I kind of you know, Do Kwon News it is what it is, right? Like, I mean, he's gonna be in custody. We've been through that whole Luna Classic fiasco. We've been through all that, and like, you guys know how I feel about Luna Classic. I think that's a dead project walking, right? Like I just don't see it. I just don't see it really, really taking off. I just it's one of them ones where the community can't come together to make the project move, and it's one of the things where other blockchains are just passing them by right now. So you got a $3.42 trillion market cap right now, guys. So definitely trading sideways, but the money's now flowing into a lot of these altcoins. Is You see the Bitcoin dominance sitting at 57 in neutral. It's sitting at about 56% right now. Ethereum, but see, usually in all of the rest of the bull runs, what you would see is you would see this Bitcoin dominance start to come down, and you would see this Ethereum dominance start to rise, right? So for every percent that the Bitcoin dominance went down, the Ethereum dominance was rising. It's not the case right now. You're starting to see the dominance fall out of Bitcoin, but you're starting to see it move into projects like XRP, Solana, these BNB, these other top altcoins, right? And they're kind of skipping over Ethereum right now, right, for that dominance. And it's kind of one of these things where it's really odd to see, because it's very different than the rest of the bull runs of how this thing's unfolding. I actually like it, because I have a love-hate relationship with Ethereum. Like, I know that Ethereum's the mother chain. I know that a lot of layer twos, EV rollups, all that is built upon Ethereum. So they're going to see some residual volume from that. But what they've done is they've just failed to develop their blockchain, make upgrades, make gas fees cheaper, all that stuff that they could have done a long time ago. And they literally they let chains like Solana and Sui and everybody else just come in, and TRX just come in and just take their volume, right? Avalanche gonna be huge in this bull run. They're gonna take a lot of volume from Ethereum. Sui's gonna take Sway, whatever you want to call it, is going to take a lot of volume from Ethereum. XRP is going to take a lot of volume from Ethereum. So when you look at it, Ethereum's kind of in trouble right now, and I'm just kind of sitting back and watching how this thing's going to unfold and what's going to happen. But Ethereum's definitely, I'll say this because, excuse me, when people said this to me, I was like, I don't, I just think that everybody's going to run with the market, right? And everybody was like, XRP could pass Ethereum. And I was like, nah, as the market runs up, Ethereum will run up, XRP will run up, they'll kind of run up together, right? I think that XRP can come close to really passing. They can come close to passing Ethereum this bull run. I'll say that I'm starting to change my mind about that. I think the market will run, but I just don't think Ethereum's going to run as hard. Now, that being said, you look at the market cap, right? It's at $41 billion, right? 417 billion, right? $417 billion right now. Ethereum is, right? And XRP is at 138 billion, right? So that's a lot of market cap to make up in order to catch Ethereum, right? So if Ethereum just runs a quarter, it does a quarter of what XRP does, XRP won't catch it, right? Ethereum will kind of still maintain, it'll get close, but it'll still maintain this number 2 spot. But if the Ethereum volume and everything else starts to come down, like I think it will, XRP has the ability to catch Ethereum. It's just, it's one of these things that we're going to sit back and watch and see how it goes, but it definitely could happen. But look at Solana. Solana's back over $200. It went over $200 yesterday. It started its move up. We talked about Solana kind of lagging behind the market the last couple of weeks. We talked about it kind of lagging behind the market a little bit, and it made this strong move yesterday above 200. Went from like 180 all the way up to like 200, and now it's starting to make another strong move today, right? So when you line this up, you line up Solana, and then you look at where BNB is making another strong move above that 700 mark, right? And you look at XRP making a strong move around this $2.40 mark, which is key for XRP to stay above 240. And then you look at where Ethereum is, and you look at where Bitcoin is, you can start to see that the money's starting to flow down. You're starting to flow down into these other altcoins right now, which is what you want during the bull run. Well, you want this. Look at Cardano's back over $1, right? And when we come over here and we look at Cardano, I think Cardano's going to have a good bull run. I think Cardano's going to have a very good bull run. I think they're going to do really well for themselves. It says Cardano's ADA zooms above $1. As Bitcoin remains range bound, right? So Bitcoin's sitting in this range right here of right around 96 to 97,000, while projects like ADA and everybody else are really starting to take off, right? They're really starting to take off. So when we come over here and we look at the total 3, right, you can start to see all of these altcoins starting to move to the upside, minus Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? So you're starting to see all of this money really start to flow over the past 2 days into the rest of these altcoins, sitting at 1.01 trillion. We talk about it here all the time. Once this gets above $1 trillion, usually that means the rest of your altcoins are running, right? The majority of your altcoins are running. They're all not going to run at the same time, but the majority of them start to run. You look at AVAX. Well, we're here. Let's get to TRX, right? So Tron, the Tron network. The last time Tron busted through 25 cents and was able to hold above 25 cents, they busted right up to 40 cents, right? So watch Tron over the next couple days and see if it can start to make this move back up to 40 cents. Because the last time this happened right here, it stayed around 24, 25 cents. It got above 25 cents and went straight up to 40 cents, right? I mean, literally straight up, right? So let's see if Tron can make this move back up to 40 cents. and where it's going to go. But you look at Avalanche back up above $40, sitting at $41, right? Now, we've been on Avalanche on this channel since, geez, God knows when, right? Avalanche is going to make a lot of people regret not buying it when it was, below $19, because the way that they've upgraded their blockchain for gaming and real world tokenized assets, they're going to have a massive bull run. Chainlink, you start to see, Chainlink's partnerships as it starts to link all of these blockchains together, sitting at $22, making a nice move to the upside right now as well. So Chainlink's going to be good. But look at Stellar. Stellar's up 40 to 44 cents, right? Stellar is up 23% on the week. Now, this is right here. Stellar, I think, is going to make absolute millionaires, right? If you were buying this thing at 9 cents during the bear market, like we were buying this thing at 7 to 9 cents, somewhere up in there, one, you're sitting freaking lovely right now, right? You're sitting freaking lovely. Two, the move to the upside, the move that XLM has the ability to make because of its market cap and the ability, how much room it has to move because of its market cap size, because of its popularity, and because it kind of is going to run with XRP. But it's actually, if you look at it from a percent gain standpoint, it's actually outperforming XRP, which makes sense though, because the market cap's lower, the price is lower. More people are going to FOMO into XLM because of the price, because of the market cap. And if it runs with XRP, it's going to run a little bit harder than XRP. Your percent gains might be better here in XLM. So the key to that is be invested in both. I used to use Bitmart on Selmo, but kind of got away from it because they locked my funds up one time, and they're still locked up actually. So ever since then I've never messed with it again. I mean, they literally locked me out, and it wasn't a good day in the neighborhood on that day. I have thousands of dollars locked up on Bitmart right now. I can't touch. They won't release them. So watch them thousands become millions, and I'll just have them locked up there, and they won't be able to touch. I won't be able to touch them. But how about HBAR, right? So 30 cents for HBAR was key. It busted through that late last night, got up to 31 cents. I'm high on HBAR from the ISO perspective, right? And I think that these ISO tokens are really going to make a strong move. And you look at HBAR. HBAR passed Polkadot last night, moved up to this 31 cent level, which is key. Above 30 cents is key for HBAR. That means it's ready to make that next breakout, that next move to the upside. And I got HBAR, that next move to the upside for HBAR being about 35 to 40 cents. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, Ken, because the state I live in, they're saying I wasn't supposed to be trading on Bitmart anyway. So they just locked me up. They just locked my funds up. Lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. Polkadot's making a good run, $7.78. Lesson learned, though. It's all good, man. It's all good. And, what are you going to do, right? I just look at it as another rug. You just got into another rug. It is what it is, yeah. So, yeah, they locked me out. That's the one thing about these exchanges is, and it was kind of my fault because I didn't do enough background research about what states they covered here in the United States, what states were covered, what states weren't. and my state really wasn't covered. So Bitmart profits from that. Bitmart profits from that because they're able to keep that money on their exchange. Uh, Pepe is making a pretty decent run at it this morning, up about 0.33%. They're making a pretty good run at it this morning. Yo, Hyperliquid, you guys pay attention to this project. If they can hold on and not drop the supply that they have that they're hanging on to, if they can hold on and not drop this supply, this platform is going to absolutely explode. And I would encourage. I can't use this platform where I am. Right, they have a restriction on it for where I am. Right, but this is a layer 1 blockchain. Just came out. Has a DeFi DEX on it. Has everything that you could possibly want on this layer 1 DEX. Right, you can put longs in, you could put shorts in, you could do spot trading, you can do liquidity pools, you can do everything on this layer 1, this brand new layer 1 blockchain that came out, right? And nobody's ever come out with a DEX, a DeFi DEX, where you're able to play with leverage, and you're able to do spot trading, and you're able to set up liquidity pools, all decentralized, right? And on their own layer 1. The only problem that I see with this project, and I've been really doing some research into this project. The only problem I see is that they're holding on to a large portion of the supply, right? But if there's a reason why they're hanging on to it, whether it be for exchanges, whether it be for liquidity pools, liquidity providers, or whatever, if there's a reason why they're hanging on to it, Hyperliquid, if they don't dump that supply, they're going to be a monster in this bull run. They're going to be there's nobody that has a DeFi DEX like they have. Nobody. And the more and more popularity they gain, and as you guys can see, they're sitting right here. They're sitting up here in like the top 50. Lets you know that, there's a lot of popularity there already. So they've literally taken the centralized exchange experience and dropped it into DeFi and dropped it on their own layer 1 blockchain. And they're sitting at 24 right now. They're sitting at the top 25, right? So if they can really roll this thing out and really make it go, this token's going to be crazy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But don't say I held back on you on that one. I do. I bought some. I actually bought it at $30 and then bought my way down. But yeah, I did get some internet computers hanging on there pretty good as well. Let's go. I want to go to the bubbles. I like going through the bubbles. They just give us a better picture of what's going on in the market. So on the day, look at that day. Look at them daily bubbles. Could you get any better than that? Could you get any better than them daily bubbles right there? Look at them things, man. Absolutely beautiful. But the other one I'm telling you guys that I've been telling you guys to watch out for here, and it's really starting to move, is Virtual. There's Hype right there. The ticker's Hype. Down a little bit this morning, down to $23, but watch out for that. But is Virtual. I talk a lot about Virtual here, but I do think that Virtual is going to make a big move in this bull run, and it has definitely started to make a big move. It busted through the $4 level yesterday, up to around 420, 430 this morning. About 420, 430 this morning, so somewhere up in there. But Virtual is definitely one that I think, again, for first bull run, right? first bull run, definitely making moves, definitely moving in the right direction. But I think that that one's gonna raise some eyebrows as well. And the other one that a lot of people sleeping on is Elgaran. Elgaran was beat down for a little while, right? It was beat down. But as these ISO tokens start to really take off, you start to really look and see where Elgaran is as it's part of the ISO ecosystem, and you look at this and you look at it on the month, it's up, 15%, right, on the month, and it's starting to move with the rest of the ISO tokens. So watch out for Algorand, because if you can get it and you can get it cheap, then you're going to be good. I think when you look at market cap size, Scottish, I think that definitely room there's definitely room for virtual to make a big push. Um, you know, when you look at, XRP's market cap, right? You're looking, 100, 138 billion right now, right? It takes a lot of money to move that market cap, right? And I think XRP will move their market cap. I think that they'll move it, and like I said earlier, I think they're going to press, because Ethereum's performing so bad in this market right now. I think XRP will press Ethereum. Will it pass it? I don't know, but I think that they'll press it, right? I think, they're definitely going to press it. But when you look at um, Virtual's market cap, it just takes so much less money to move it, because, of the market cap size. So will it do more X's than 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 XRP? Well, I feel like XLM will have a better percent gain than XRP, just because of the market cap size and the money that it takes to move it. I think you'll see more money out of XLM than you will XRP. I think you possibly have the ability to see more more X's here too. It's sitting at 420, right? So you look at a $4.2 billion market cap, right? So in order for this thing to 10x, right, it's got to get it's math, right? So in order for this thing to 10x, it's got to get to a $40 billion market cap, right? So when you look at where XRP is right now, that's got to get it to a $1.3 trillion market cap to 10x, right? So will it happen? Probably will, right? It probably will. But when you're looking at a $1.3 trillion market cap here, in order to 10x, in order to bring this to a $20 XRP, right? But it's going to be a lot less to move virtual, if that makes sense, Scottish. So I think you'll see. Virtual probably put more X's on the board, just because of that. And the same with XLM, right? So XLM sitting at 44 cents right now. In order for XLM to 10x, you're only looking at a $4 XLM, right? So think about it in 10x perspectives, right? So a 10x perspective for XLM is only $4.44, right? So that's why it has the ability to put a little bit more X's on the board right here. Stellar, you're looking at a $13.5 billion market cap. In order for it to 10x, it only has to do roughly what XRP is doing right now, to go to 130 billion. It doesn't even have to touch the trillion mark. So it's just easier to move them projects. When your market cap's lower, it's easier to move it takes less money to move them. You got 5K to dump on one of them. I would spread that 5K over two. I mean, I would spread it over two. I think H bar is going to do a 10x from where it is right now. I think you're going to see $3 over $3 H bar. I think H bar will do a 10x from where it is right now. I think XLM will do a 10x from where it is right now in the bull market. I think virtual will do a 10x from where it is right now. I think Pepe will do more than a 10x from where it is right now. And if you notice, the ones that I'm saying, I think will do more than a 10x, or better from where they are right now. They haven't been through a bull market yet. They're newer. They haven't been there yet. They're a little bit further down on the chart than like the top 10, but I do think that they will. I think you're right, Soma. I think $10 is conservative. I think $10 for XRP is clearly on the table, and I think it will do that. I think it will. I think 2025 is going to be the last time that people actually have the ability to make millions in crypto. I really believe 2025 is the year where people have the ability. It's gonna After that, you're gonna see so much institutional money come in. You're gonna see so much price manipulation after 2025. It's gonna be hard to have the run up that you're gonna have in 2025. I don't know if you'll see it again. I wouldn't say that. I would say no. It's not gonna go above $15. And if it does, it'll be for a short time. But I don't think so. I don't think that XRP will go above $15. Not this bull run. Unless you see every single bank in the world start to use it, then we're talking about something different. But I don't see that, right? Um, I see some of the biggest banks in the world creating their own blockchains, utilizing them, much like J.P. Morgan and them guys did. I think I could see that happening with some of the biggest banks, and moving their money that way. Banks don't like to be um, banks don't like to be tied down to anybody except for themselves. So they'll do everything they can to make that not happen. But some banks will utilize the XRP ledger. Some countries will utilize the XRP ledger to move money, much like we're talking about Japan, right? You'll see more and more of that. But I think your big, huge banks, even if they start out using a ledger, they'll start to move to their own blockchain. So Quant's at 117, someone 117 is holding above that $100 mark, um, doing well, doing very, very well. And again, another ISO token, right? Another ISO that's doing very, very well. The other one that I'm really high on, that I think is going to shock a lot of people. Well, there are a couple. I think Sway, is going to shock a lot of people that don't think that Sway is gonna break any. It's gonna really break the market. I think it's gonna. You look at it at $4.39 right now, sitting at $13 billion. For it to 10x and get to $43, it's only got to get to 130 billion, right? That puts it right there where XRP is, right? Under where XRP is. XRP is at 138 billion, right? So if Sway can do a 10x and be underneath where XRP currently is, and the money hasn't even flown in yet. And I think Aerodrome Finance is going to make a lot of people regret not buying it. Once they start moving, I think Aerodrome Finance is going to regret. Is going to make people regret sleeping on them. Close this window. This window of opportunity is closing on 2025. We don't talk about this. Okay. So, anyways, I don't know. I think Aerodrome Finance is gonna make a lot of people regret what's going on. What's up over there? I think that thing is just gonna move. It's just gonna rock. It's gonna rock it out, man. Where are we at on the hour? How are we feeling in on this hour that we're streaming? Are we pumping the market? Yo, Selmo, did you get into this AI16Z on Solana, sitting at $2 billion right now? Did anybody get into this? Did anybody, Selmo, anybody get into this AI16Z? I mean, this thing came off the Solana network and ran up to a $2 billion market cap quick. It launched around December 9th. I want to say December 9th. Yeah. Up in here, launched around 30 cents, 34 cents, came all the way up here to around $2.44. Currently sitting at 208. This thing absolutely took a ride, man. Up to 2 billion. Took a freaking ride, man. Oh, you seen it but passed on it? Yeah. That's a story of our life. So well, now it's pumping. Yeah, it's up to $2 billion, man. This thing freaking launched at 30 cents, man. Not me. I wish I did. Yeah, I wish I seen it either earlier too, Glenn. All right. But yeah, I wish I seen it earlier, man. That thing absolutely took a monster ride up the charts, man. Monster. So I'm waiting to see if it pulls back. You know, it looks like it's starting to pull back now. Waiting to see if it pulls back a little, and if it can gain some ground, or if this is just when it pulls back, if it can gain some support, and then start to make another move to the upside. But we'll see. But man, 2 billion, 2 bills, man, 2 billion. This thing ran up to 2 bill, man. That's craziness, man. I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it though. So we gotta look at our. Let me see. We're gonna look at our. Let's see something here real quick. Let me see how our memes are doing over here. What we got on the hour? We got Moondang up 0.7% on the hour. Mung down 1.5% on the hour. TokenFi, guys, don't sleep on TokenFi. Up 3.3% today. Bonk looks like it's up 3.3%. Pepe down 0.2%. Yo, Peanut up 0.2% this morning. Miggles up 1.1%. Whiff up 0.2% this morning. And my man Turbo up 0.5%. Not looking bad at all. How they do on the day though? That's more what we're worried about is on the day. Everything can fluctuate on the hour, but what's it doing on the 24? Bonk up 1.7%, token 2.8, peanut down 4.7%. I don't know if peanut's gonna make it, man. Pepe down 1.3%, Miggles up 1.4%, Mung up 3%. This is where you made your money right there. So on the 24-hour, looking absolutely phenomenal on Mung. Looks promising. Hold on, let me. But yeah, definitely looking good over there on the hour. So let's go ahead. Let's get into some of this DeFi stuff real quick before we get up out of here. Base Turbo, guys. We just looked at Turbo over there. Base Turbo, definitely. I like this project, sitting at 9.9 million right now. Definitely on the move up. I like this project over there on the base chain. It's kind of a derivative of the Turbo over there on Ethereum. Really like that one. I like base Turbo, and I think it's early. I think it's definitely early at just at under 10 million. We're gonna see what you're bringing to the table here. So it's got to be this one, right? It's the only one that came up. This one here, Samo? Is this the one we're talking about? Debbie? 36 million? Sitting at 36 million? 9.2K holders, 24-hour volume. That's what we wanted. 508K. 508K doing a shit ton of volume. yeah, Peanut went off the cliff on us, Ken. We were trying to save that damn squirrel. But I think he did. Debbie, well, I don't want to say he's dead, but I think the pump on him is not looking too hot. With that big of a market cap, it's hard to say you're dead, but the pump on him is just not that hot. What chain is this on? It's wrapped ETH, so it's got to be on. It's got to be on a layer 2, right? It's got to be on a layer 2, right, Selma? But this one actually looks like it's been around for a minute. Let's see. It's been around for a minute. 36 mil. It's moving this morning. Looks like it wants to go this morning. Yeah. Looks like it's moving. We'll save that one there. Someone, we'll come back. We'll look at that. We'll come back and look at that one. That one looks like it wants to go. Definitely looks like it wants to go. This is super low market cap that I got in. Kevin, we've been watching Kevin for a minute. Only at 242 K right now. Super low market cap. Waiting for it to bust through the million, right? Like I said, you got to throw some money at some of these super low market caps, but not a ton. We'll see. We'll see if Kevin can get up to that $1 million mark, and then see where it can go from there. But definitely hanging out at about $250,000. Brian hanging out about 2.6 mil. Be honest with you guys, Brian took an absolute shit dive, but it looks like it. I do believe Brian will come back. I'm not even worried about it, but it absolutely dumped. Turbo, we looked at Turbo already. I gotta clean some of this up. Brett doing okay. DJN doing okay. Bonk? Where's Bonk on the Solana network? Bonk was struggling for a little while, but definitely has started to recover. Damn, I should look at my Bonk bags, man. That thing's really started to recover a little bit. It struggled for a little while when Solana was down. It really started to it, Bonk really took a hit, but definitely starting to recover pretty damn nicely as Solana starts to recover. Bonk starts to recover too. Them things will be together the whole bull run, right? We looked at Migos. Um, Jasmine sitting at 35 cents, not doing too, I mean, 3 cents, 3.5. I wish it was at 35 cents. I'd be a damn millionaire, but definitely starting to make a nice move here. Jasmine starting to make that nice move, starting to push that 4 cent mark, which is absolutely phenomenal for Jasmine. How is Marbits doing? Where's my man? Where's my man? What's my man 2-Bit doing over there on Marbits? Big Watch dudes in the building. In the building. In the building. What's up? What's up? Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. What's up? What's up, Big Watch dude? In the building. Hope your New Year was good, man. Hope your New Year was good. Thought you deserted me, Big Watch dude. Thought you deserted me. But you back, baby. No, I didn't stream for a couple times. So, yo, Marbit sitting over here at a 646 K market cap, man. It's hanging on, but you know, it seems like every pump gets dumped. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at my Marbits. I mean, I bought in a couple times and I kind of just like letting it ride. I haven't looked. I don't even know where I'm at with Marbits. I don't even know where I'm at, as far as dollar cost averages or any of that. I bought in a couple times, but it's one of them ones I think I just hanging on to the bull run and just see what happens with it. But what's up? What's up with Marbits, man? Looks like every time it pumps, people are dumping on the chart, man. What's up with that? Yeah, it was a good New Year, man. I wasn't streaming on New Year's Day. I'll tell you that. I wasn't out. That wasn't gonna happen, dog. That wasn't gonna happen. What's up with Marbits, man? Like it seems like who's dumping the chart, man? Yeah, we can start now. Big Watch. Big Watch. Fashionably late. It's fashionably late. Fashionably late. Man, stepping up in here fashionably late, man. Oh man. We love Big Watch dude though, man. That's my guy right there. But yo, what's up, man? I mean, what's going on? I haven't been in the TG. Like, what's up in the TG? Like, is people people talking about this, or what's up, man? Like I said, my bags, I'm in it. I'm not selling. I'm in it. Like I put some good money in it. I just haven't even looked at my Marbits wallet. Like Morris Day. Oh hell yeah, baby. But yo, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I want to see this thing at a mill, man. And every time it gets close, man, it just I don't know. You guys got some paper hands in there. Uh, yeah, I figured that the TG would be pretty bullish, but man, there's some paper hands up in there, man. Uh, just from what I can see on the chart. Big Watch, you crazy, man. That's funny, man. I remember that. Uh, oh yeah, I think all the X's are gonna be riding a super bullish pattern, man, in 2025. Heat, what's up, man? What's up, Heat? I was wondering where you were at this morning. What's up? What's up, dog? I do got to get out of here pretty soon, though. Do got to get up out of here, hat, pretty soon. But Happy New Year, Heat. Happy New Year to you too, brother. But yo, we'll see what's going on with Marbits in a minute, man. But Selmo brought us a good one, Debbie. Let's pay attention to Debbie, and let's pay attention to Debbie and Base Turbo. I think them two are gonna do well. Baby XRP, where's Baby XRP on the BNB chain? This is my XRP rewards have been flowing in pretty good with this, man, but the chart has taken a shitter down to 1.4 mil. And no wonder my XRP rewards are flowing in, because they flow in whether they go up and they flow in whether they go down. I guess I'm getting a lot of my XRP rewards based off of this chart just freaking going down, man. See what happens with this project. See what happens with this one. Yo, ain't nothing wrong with sleeping in, dog. Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year. It's gonna be a great year, man. It's gonna be a great year, man. I'll tell you. Pump Turbo, Daniel. Yo, man, I'm high on Base Turbo. I am really high on Base Turbo. I think that Base Turbo has a lot of things that are coming. And the fact that it's been listed on a couple tier one exchanges already and it's so new lets you know that the people behind it aren't new to this game. They know what's going on. I don't know who's behind it, but whoever's behind it, they know what the hell is up. They know what the deal is. Like they've been here before. So they either been here before or they work with a team that's been here before. So, but I mean, I like it, man. This thing's sitting at 9.97 million. That to me is pocket change to get in when we're coming over here and we're talking about meme coins in the billions. 9.9 million is pocket change to get in. So the ones I think, man, we talked about it earlier, the ones I'm really looking at to really take off right now in this big market cap space is definitely Sway. I think Sway is going to take off. I think XLM is going to do really well. I think H bar is going to 10x from here. You're looking at 31 cents. You're looking at the ISOs rolling out. I think H bar's got all of $120 billion market cap in it. And that's a 10x from here. I think Pepe is going to do really well. I think it's going to drop a couple X's. Watch out for Hype though, the Hyperliquid. I'm telling you guys right now, if this DEX is, if they can hold on to the supply, this DEX that they built on their own layer one is unlike anything it's everything that the centralized exchange has plus some sitting on DeFi on its own layer one. On its own layer one, man. Yeah, it does. It costs a crap ton of money to list on exchanges, and the fact that you have a project that came out here and is on a couple tier ones, these people know what they're doing, man. But I think Aerodrome is going to shock a lot of people, and I think this project right here is going to shock the shit out of a lot of people. Virtual. It's only got to get to $40 billion market cap in order to 10x from where it is right now. 40 billion ain't shit. When you look at 40 billion, I mean that's nothing when you're talking about top tier. When you're talking about top tier, market caps, that's nothing. Tron, remember what we said about Tron. The last time it busted above 25 cents and stayed there for a day or two, this thing skyrocketed up to 40 cents. So let's see. Fuck virtual. People can say fuck virtual all they want until they see this price movement right here. Call it what you want, baby, but that baby right there looks like it's up 168% in a month. That joint right there, 168% up in a month. You seen it? Yo, that's what's crazy about virtual is I seen virtual at 3 cents and I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it at 3 cents. I was like, I don't know about that platform. You know, another launch pad, another AI launch pad. You know, what are they really gonna do? Blah blah blah. But and yo, if I would have bought it at 3 cents, I would have been multi-millionaire right now. Just saying. Yeah, it's huge. Get a bag of beans and bologna. I have a bag of beans and bologna somewhere in one of my wallets. I bought some because of Franco. Franco's a dev. I bought some. It's somewhere in my wallet. I got one of my wallets. I gotta look. I got way too many wallets. Does anybody else have that problem? They just have way too many wallets and they don't know where their shit is. I have that problem. But all right, guys, we're up out of here for the morning. Gotta go. Gotta get to work. It's Friday. Gotta take care of payroll. Gotta take care of a bunch of other things, man. We are back at it, though, man. It is the new year. It's 2025, y'all. And this is the year right here. If we don't make millions this year, we're not. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough to make millions. And 2025 started out. You look at the bubbles. You look at where we're at. You look at everything else. This year has started out absolutely phenomenal. It'll stay absolutely phenomenal. And I think that when we look at 2025, we're just touching the surface of what's going on. You're starting to see these altcoins move. You're starting to see the Bitcoin dominance come down a little bit. Ethereum is really struggling, guys. They're just really struggling. Pay attention to that because it's not moving with the market. We'll see what happens. But as you guys seen from the article I put out earlier, a lot of people are starting to take longs on Ethereum. The ETF volume is pushing up a little bit. That's going to push the Ethereum price. Will it get to the 8,000 that everybody's predicting it to get to? If it keeps moving the way that it's moving right now, it's going to be very tough. It's going to be very tough for it to get there, but we'll see. We'll see. We are early in the bull market. We're early in altcoin season. XRP's pumping. Bank of Japan's talking about using XRP right now. We're going to pay attention to that for the whole month of January as that thing starts to unfold and starts to unravel a little bit and see how that thing pulls itself together. But on your way out of here, guys, smash that like button, smash that share button. Let's get this channel out there in 2025. Let's bust this thing. Let's do this morning show. And Happy New Year to everybody. And we are going to move this thing forward. And I hope everybody becomes millionaires in 2025. And I just want to be here with you guys on your journey. So with that, we're up out of here. We'll be back at you guys on Monday. We're out. Bye.